Coming up, police are searching for suspects in connection with a home invasion.
And a local convenience store is burglarized.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Allison Thorpe.
And I'm Matt Tanga. Valdosta police are looking for 3 men suspected of armed home invasion and robbery. Early Tuesday morning, police responded to a residence on Prince Cove after receiving a call of an armed robbery. The victim says that when she answered a knock at her door, 3 African-American men entered, one with a rifle. After demanding money from the victim, she gave them $500 and they left. Police say no one was injured during the incident and investigation is still underway.
Investigators are also looking for suspects in the burglary of a convenience store. On Tuesday night, Valdosta police responded to the alarm of the Gas and Go on North St. Augustine Road. They say a cement block was used to break the front glass of the store. The owner reported over $1,000 in cash and over $1,200 worth of cigarettes were taken. Police are continuing to investigate the incident.
Now, while these suspects were able to get away, 3 other men were not so lucky. Reporter Tevin Williams has more on the story.
Police have thwarted a burglary early Wednesday morning after receiving an anonymous tip from a citizen and have arrested 3 men. At 1 in the morning, police responded to an anonymous report that a home in Callaway Circle was being burglarized. Officers arrived and the 3 suspects ran. One was actually apprehended in the process. An officer spotted the other 2 suspects running in the area and the other 2 were apprehended. Nathaniel Ware, James John Ray, and Deontay Crumpton were all arrested and charged with burglary forced to a residence and were turned over to the Lowndes County Jail. This is a reminder to everyone that if you see any criminal activity, you are encouraged to call the Valdosta Police Department or the Lowndes County Sheriff's Department. With your News Valdosta Police Report, this is Tevin Williams.
These days, it seems as though crime is inevitable, but Valdosta State University will host Fraud Awareness next week in efforts to help everyone become more aware of fraudulent tactics. Reporter Brittany Williams has this story.
Next week, November 17th through the 22nd, Valdosta State University will be hosting a series of events discussing fraud awareness. To kick off the week-long event Monday, there will be 2 workshops held in the Student Union ballrooms, which will touch on topics including how fraud affects us, being aware of fraud, and what fraud looks like. Also, there will be informational tables set up in the Student Union ballrooms Wednesday and Thursday, focusing on how to identify fraud and how to report suspicious activity. The entire week will be filled with informational advice and notes geared towards internet security, protecting your identity, and how to be aware of fraud. The public is invited to attend Tuesday's forum, and the others will be exclusively for VSU students, faculty, and staff. For more information on the topic, contact VSU's Director of Communication, Teresa H. Boyd. And with the News Valdosta, I'm Brittany Williams.
When we come back, we'll learn about how kids at Valwood School celebrated Valdosta's veterans.
So stay with us.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving? Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Although their national holiday was Tuesday, veterans of Valdosta were appreciated yesterday as well. Valwood Schools celebrated veterans and active duty military personnel yesterday. Just 7 years ago, only 32 veterans were in attendance. This year's program brought 220 military men and women to the facility. The kids gave a performance for the honorees, recognizing each branch of the military by singing songs, such as the Coast Guard song, the Marines hymn, Anchors Away, and the Air Force song. At the end of the program, guests were treated to a brunch and were served by middle school students.
The Valdosta Regional Airport is wrapping up its final preparation for the Transportation Security Administration Public Affairs event next Tuesday. The immediate event will cover topics such as prohibited items on airports and airplanes, travel tips for the upcoming winter, and security lectures. The event will be open for the public. The location has not been revealed yet, but the local terminal seems to be the best facility. Airport manager Jim Galloway says he looks forward to hosting the event, where airport commissioners across the state will attend and visit the city of Valdosta.
Dr. Ronnie Mathis, a pastor in Valdosta and coordinator of Have a Heart for the Homeless, says his faith has been strengthened by a little boy in the community. News Valdosta's Ariel Hairston has more.
From 2009 to 2010, nearly 1.6 million homeless people were in shelters. The South Georgia Partnership to End Homelessness has worked in and around Lowndes County to help prevent and end this tragic reality. November is National Homeless Awareness Month. For the 7th year in a row, the South Georgia Partnership to End Homelessness has hosted Have a Heart for the Homeless. While the nonprofit entity strives to eradicate problems causing homelessness, a unique young boy offers his help for his birthday.
Last year, on Bryce's birthday, his birthday is November 3rd, he had a really big party.
I overheard my parents talking about how much money it cost, and I just thought how much food I can buy for the homeless people, because I have everything I need and they don't have everything that they need.
And he said that he was thinking about giving up his birthday the next year and buying food and blankets and personal hygiene items for the homeless.
I just thought that I could help these homeless people so they can have food and water.
And we've used all the money that we would have used for a birthday party and more to buy stuff for the homeless. When I got here this morning, I saw that I didn't have nearly enough for the need that is here. So my family and I are talking about making it a year-round project. It was a surreal moment when I got here and I saw the need, and it made me think sometimes how selfish myself and others can be, because we want so much and we have so much, and then to see people that are cold and asking for blankets, or that are hungry and didn't have anything to eat, like I had dinner last night. So it really made me feel humble, and it opened my eyes.
If you would like to be more like little Bryce and help combat homelessness in Valdosta, you can make donations to South Georgia Partnership to End Homelessness by visiting their website at sgpeh.org. For News Valdosta, I'm Ariel Hairston.
The holidays are a time to reflect on loved ones, but with high unemployment, people might need a helping hand. Aaron Ellis has more on a charitable organization giving citizens of Valdosta the help they need.
The Salvation Army has various programs such as the Empty Stocking Fund and financial assistance programs to help citizens of Valdosta year-round. The Salvation Army's Empty Stocking Fund program makeup day is November 26th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at their location on 320 Smithland Place.
We have youth programs, adult programs, we have church services, we have a men's emergency shelter, disaster services. We have a gym that many folks in the community use throughout the week.
The Salvation Army Family Store works with families case by case to help with their furniture, clothing, and utility needs.
And we also serve as a place that people can come to that's been a victim of a burnout, that's getting out of a shelter, that need furniture and clothes, household stuff, or even low-income families that can't afford to redo a wardrobe when the weather gets cold. Like right now, we have a lot of families that are needing winter clothes for themselves and their children. And so they're able to go over to our office, get a voucher, and to come over here and get clothes and stuff like that at no charge to them.
The Salvation Army continues to remain a staple in the city of Valdosta by helping families in the time of need. With News Valdosta, I'm Erin Ellis.
When we come back, we'll get our local weather report from Lanika Alexander.
So don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Thank you for calling your GED Pep Talk Center. All right, now, are you ready for your GED Pep Talk?
Being nervous is okay. It just shows that you're serious about getting your diploma.
All right, listen, we all need a little nudge sometimes. I don't function without coffee in the morning, but it is going to take more than a double mochaccino to help you here.
A lot of things are scary. Heck, I'm scared of clowns.
No quiero oír. Danny, no lo puedo hacer. Quiero oír. Danny, lo voy a hacer.
DMC, liking your pep talk style.
Just keeping it real, Debs. Just keeping it real.
Louder! Louder! I'm gonna get my GED! Come on! Get your GED!
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
Give up on sex, don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now it's time to take a look at the weather with weather anchor Lanika Alexander. Lanika, what's our forecast?
Thanks, Allison. Well, it looks like today's weather is a bit gloomy. We experienced considerable cloudy skies with minimal sun. The high for today was 68 degrees, which is a lot cooler than the past temperatures we've been experiencing this week. As for tonight's weather, we can expect clear to partly cloudy skies, and it will be chilly. The low is expected to get down to 37 degrees. So for all you Valdostians, don't forget to grab a jacket and maybe even a scarf before heading outdoors. As for tomorrow, we can look forward to partly sunny skies and cooler temperatures. The high will be 58 degrees with a low of 32 degrees, so don't forget to have a jacket handy before heading outdoors. The max UV index for today is a level 3, which is low on the 12-point scale. Although this is low, you should always apply sunscreen before heading outdoors to protect your skin. And even though protective clothing is not necessary, the temperatures will be a little cooler than usual, so taking a jacket before heading outdoors might not be such a bad idea. As for the pollen count, the count is low for wagweed and cedar juniper, so once again, you allergy sufferers have a break today. The temperatures are expected to get a little warmer this weekend, but don't let that fool you. Temperatures next week are expected to get as low as 26 degrees, so if you haven't already pulled out your gloves and scarves, do so this weekend. That's all I have for you today in weather. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thank you so much, Lanika. And when we come back, we'll check out upcoming sports with Robin Carter, so don't touch that remote.
Body language. Without saying a word, it can tell you so much. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time. Time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
So, I got this new family. And I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy. All day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's go to Robin Carter for our local sports. Robin?
Thanks, Allison. Valwood coach Ashley Henderson said that it was a shock to him when he was told that he had tied the school's all-time football coaching wins record. Valwood's 34-6 win over Edmund Burke Academy brought Henderson up to 36 wins, tying with former coach Joe Wilson for most wins in the school's history. Wilson coached the Valiants from '89 to '94 and completed the 36 wins in 6 seasons. Henderson managed to tie Wilson's win mark in half the time and has coached his team to 3 straight playoff appearances. During his first year in 2012, he coached the teams through a perfect 14-0 record. Henderson says though the recognition is great, the team is looking to get better in the future. The Valiants will host the John Milledge Academy Trojans this Friday in Goddard Stadium at 7:30 p.m. The VHS Wildcat football team is now ranked number 2 in the region with a 9-1 season record. The Wildcats beat the Lee County Trojans last week with a 22-21 victory. The Cats will host the first round of the playoffs against the Newton County Rams tomorrow. The Rams are 5-3 for the season and 3-2 in the region. If the Wildcats win this Friday, their next opponent will either be Central or North Gwinnett. It's either win or go home for the Wildcats, so fans make sure you show your support for the team. Get there early. Kickoff will be at 7:30. It is likely that starting quarterback Jake Metlock will not join his teammates on the field as the Blazers take on Florida Tech this Saturday. Sophomore Caleb Nobles is likely to start under center, which will be his third start of the season and his second consecutive start. Head coach David Dean said the VSU coaching staff has full confidence in Nobles' ability to bring the Blazers to run the offense. During the UNC Pembroke game last week, Nobles completed 24 of 38 passes for 308 yards and 4 passes, the second most passing yards the Blazers recorded this year. Coach Dean also states that Jake Metlock will be reevaluated today, but chances are he will have to sit out another week. The Lowndes County High Vikings are ready to show their skills and had work under head coach Brittany Bell. They've been working hard to prepare for their season opener this Saturday. Reporter Allison Thorpe has this story.
The Lowndes High School Vikings are looking forward to another great season of basketball. The second season for Sean Garner's successor, new head coach Brittany Bell, is right around the corner, and she hopes to carry her team even further than last year's success.
You always fail trying to fill somebody else's shoes. It's better just to buy your own pair and do what you can with them. Last year, having a year under my belt now, I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. The pressure is now that last year went to the Final Four and now trying to repeat, but it's taking each group as far as they can go because each group has their own individual capabilities and you just do what you can with what you got.
Well, we kind of starting off rough, but I think as the season goes on, we're gonna be a good team as a whole.
Both Coach Bell and her players feel that leadership and technique will be key in carrying the team towards state championship dreams. Taking it day by day is their motto, focusing only on one defeat at a time. The team practices for 2 hours every day during the season, getting better connected as a team with each passing day.
This year we're quicker than we were last year. We're short, but we're quicker. We have a variety of athletes, but a lot of them can shoot, and that I'm grateful for this year. So hopefully we won't be living and dying by the 3, but we know we can shoot it this year. Everybody likes to give Lowndes Vikings, they're A+ game, so we can't take a backseat to anybody this year. We got to come out there ready to play every day.
Lowndes will tip off their season away from home this Saturday against Worth County High School. The Vikings still have room for improvement, but they're looking forward to a great season. For News Valdosta, I'm Allison Thorpe.
Congratulations to the Lowndes High School varsity competition cheerleading team for qualifying for the GHSA State Championship competition. The event will take place tomorrow and Saturday at the Columbus Civic Center in Columbus, Georgia. For fans traveling up to cheer on the 6A co-ed qualifiers, tickets will be $12 per session. Those of us staying in town may view the event on GPB television. We want to wish good luck to the Vikings. That's all I have in sports today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Robin.
When we come back, we'll find out what Smith Northview Hospital is doing for men's health education. See you soon.
Valdosta State University.
Encouraging
in-depth inquiry,
hands-on experience,
service and involvement,
and a global view,
while offering
a beautiful residential campus,
over 100 fields of study,
graduate and online degrees,
and championship athletics.
All in a warm and friendly community.
Get connected and involved.
Do more, become more.
Valdosta State University.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Smith Northview Hospital is offering 2 programs geared to educate area men on common health issues. The panel presentations each cover a different medical specialty and provide opportunities for area men to ask questions of SGMC-affiliated physicians. The events will be held from 6 to 7 tonight and next Thursday in the SGMC Smith Northview campus cafeteria. The 2 panels on cardiac and vascular health will be provided by several SGMC-affiliated physicians. There is no cost to attend.
2 Harvest Bazaars will be held in Valdosta this Saturday. Harvest Bazaar is an annual event which features handcrafted works from many types of artists. Located on the grounds of the First United Methodist Churches on Park Avenue and Valley Street from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., there will be a wide variety of items from area vendors offering crafts, Christmas gifts, home decor, frozen homemade casseroles, and a wide assortment of homemade food products. Lunch will also be served from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
American singer Hannah Aldridge will be performing at Ashley Street Station tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Hannah Aldridge grew up in the music of both Nashville and Muscle Shoals, the 2 cities where she was raised as her father, legendary country singer James Walt Aldridge, applied his craft. Dark Americana is how the daughter of Muscle Shoals royalty describes the ghostly, gritty tales that separate her 10-song collection from the mainstream. There's a cover charge and the show is for adults only.
And Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful is sponsoring the last 2 shows in the Magic of Recycling week-long event as part of America Recycles Week. The Magic of Recycling is an interactive magic show that is based on recycling and emphasizing its importance. Approximately 3,500 students attend the shows and learn about recycling, all while having a good time. The presentations will be held tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. at Georgia Christian School and 1:15 p.m. at Lake Park Elementary. Well, that's it for our program today. Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Matt Tanger.
And I'm Allison Thorpe. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday.